Hi, my name is Sammy Wolf, and my Young Living member number is 1579087. I'm here making this video today to talk to you about the Young Living Essential Oil Starter Kit. I am not good with video, so this is my first one, but let that just be a testimony how much I love y'all and would like y'all to be more healthy using Young Living Essential Oils. We'll go ahead and go through each oil, and I'll tell you a little bit about each one. And we'll start with Thieves. Thieves is a blend from Young Living, and it is really a really good one to have around for sickness. It helps get rid of warts. It's great for cleaning because it's an antibacterial. When we're sick in this house, if I have a sore throat or something, I'll take a drop and I will put it in the back of my throat, and it has a clove oil in it, so it will numb it and it doesn't hurt, and the healing properties of the oil will, help keep me from getting sick and help my sore throat go away. This is a great one to have. They also sell a hand sanitizer that's made with Thieves, and it works great, and we love that instead of the typical antibacterial hand sanitizers from the store that's filled with alcohol and all kinds of other crazy ingredients that aren't good for you. They also make a Thieves cleaner, which is great because I love being able to clean my kids' toys and things that they might get and put in their mouths or touch with their hands, and not have to worry about them getting hurt from any of the cleaning products. Thieves is a good one. We put it on our feet if we're going out into a public place like the fair or things like that where there might be a lot of exposure to germs. We put it just a drop or two on the bottom of each foot. And this is actually considered a hot oil, so there is a little bit there could be a little bit of burning, or if you have a skin sensitivity. So when you're using it on the kids, it's always a good idea to dilute with a carrier oil, such as coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, anything that's a fatty oil that would make for a good carrier oil. My next one, this is one of my favorites. This is Valor. I'll throw it up there for you. It is also another blend of Young Living, and it is so popular and so effective that it's sold out a lot. So we usually try to stock up right away if we can when they do have it in stock. This oil got me through my pregnancy, let me tell you. I had major sciatic pain, and I did not take a single over-the-counter pill, medicine, anything, because I used Valor, and it helped me so much. That's like my number one testimony for this oil is sciatic pain, because it's awesome. And this is also a good one for giving yourself a little confidence booster. It really helps with your emotions and keeping you calm down. It helps with anxiety. So if you have anxiety issues, instead of taking those medicines with tons of side effects, Valor is a good alternative to that because there are no side effects at all. The only side effects you're going to get are helping with issues that you didn't even know you had. So it's only positive, nothing negative. You can't even overdose on these things, so that's not even a concern either. Valor also helps with sleep. I have it in a blend that I use mainly for the kids, but every once in a while my husband and I use them too. It's a sleepy time blend, and this is one oil that I am always sure to put in there because it just really calms the mind and emotions down. Next one, again, is one of my favorites. I'll be saying that a lot, watch. Lavender oil. It is known as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. There you go. Now, I can admit that I did not like the smell of this oil the first time I smelled it, but it has really grown on me, and it does smell amazing. And so I love to throw it in a homemade lotion or homemade shampoo. I have it in homemade diaper rash cream too, and it works really well for that without having to put chemicals on my kids. One thing that we've used it, one thing my husband has used it a lot for is burns and cuts and he's in the kitchen and he burns himself a lot. Love you, babe. But this helps his burn to heal, and it helps keep it pain-free as well. It's not just a healing oil, it helps keep it from hurting, and you know, that burn, it always just kind of lingers, that pain is just always kind of there. It helps get rid of that, and it helps keep from, infection from setting into a burn or a cut or anything like that. This is also something that I have in my kids' little sleepy time blend that I told you that I made. So far we have Valor and Lavender in that sleepy time blend, and it is really calming and soothing, and it's really good for that kind of stuff. I also use it as a face wash. I mix it, I make a homemade face wash, and it's one of the top ingredients that I make sure is always in my face wash. Just helps keep my skin clear and smooth. The next one, I really enjoy having this oil. This is Purification. It is also another blend from Young Living. At first, I wasn't sure how to really use this oil a whole lot. I was using it for face wash to get rid of skin blemishes, or if I had like one zit pop up, I could put it on there and it would pretty much be gone the next day, and I was good to go. I've actually used it a lot more this summer because bug repellent. Oh my gosh, it is the best bug repellent ever. I have it mixed in a little glass bottle with its Purification and peppermint, and we have not gotten attacked by the mosquitoes up here, or the Alaska state bird as we call it. It was such a difference from last year. Last year we got eaten alive, and they were huge and awful, and I hated going outside because I didn't want to be eaten and then have to deal with the itchiness of a bug bite afterwards. But the Purification, we barely got bitten this year, and we spent a lot more time outside. And when we did get bit, one drop of Purification and that itching, gone. We didn't have to worry about it, and we were good to go. This stuff is awesome. I also use it when we are sick. I will alternate diffusing it, Thieves, and then Purification, Thieves, and Purification. And we will alternate diffusing those and then alternate applying those as well. So we'll apply Thieves, and then, you know, in a couple of hours we'll apply the Purification. Same way with diffusing. My next one is also one of my favorites. Frankincense. There you go. Frankincense, at least for me, my first thought when I heard frankincense was, oh, that's what, you know, they brought for baby Jesus in the Bible. And that, I had no idea really what all this oil could do for me. This one is really great for your immune system. And there have actually been several studies that with frankincense and cancer, and it is a huge deal. And frankincense can actually make a huge difference in a cancer patient, a huge difference. If you haven't looked up any studies on that, I highly recommend that. But I'm going to keep this, you know, mild here. Frankincense is good for depression. It really helps elevate your mood and keep you in a happy mood and keep your mind stable. Another use is for warts. You can combine it with Thieves and oregano oil, and it works great for getting rid of warts. I like to use this on my face a lot because it helps tighten my skin and get rid of those fine lines, and just helps keep my skin clear and fresh looking and young. Like I want to stay forever. Let's see, we've got peppermint. Peppermint is a good one to have around. We almost ran out once, and it made us all crazy in this house, freaking out about our dear peppermint. My husband gets a lot of headaches, and I have to have the peppermint around because it helps him with his headaches. And when you are applying your oils and you're applying multiple, You want to be sure to apply your peppermint oil on top if peppermint is an oil that you're applying. You put it on top because the peppermint oil helps drive in the oils that you previously applied. So it just kind of helps drive it in there. It increases the effectiveness by 18 times. Peppermint's also really good for nausea, which I so wish I had this oil when I was pregnant, because I was sick for the whole first half of my pregnancy. It wasn't just the first trimester. Whoever says that's crazy. It was the whole first half at least. And I wish I would have had this oil, because then I could have eaten, which is a good thing to do, especially when you're pregnant. So I've actually given this to friends as samples, and they've loved it, and it has helped them, maintain a healthy pregnancy and to not be sick and be able to eat the healthy foods that, your body doesn't want when you're pregnant. This is also a good one for congestion. It's really, really strong, so it really helps clear those sinuses and you can breathe again, which also, good thing. Panaway. Panaway is a blend, and it's basically my substitution for any sort of pain reliever. Tylenol, Motrin, ibuprofen, or in my husband's case, Excedrin. It's referred to as Painaway, which is a great, great little nickname for this oil. Again, an oil that I always have on hand due to my husband's headaches. There's actually, you can pair Panaway, Valor, and peppermint, all of these. And this is known as the pain relieving trio. And usually you will apply Panaway, Valor, and then peppermint on top to drive those oils in, like I had said before. Panaway helps great with sore muscles. My husband typically works out harder than I do, so he has used Panaway to help, ease those sore muscles or his headaches, like I said. I also used this one a lot when I was pregnant for my sciatic pain, and it helped so much with that as well. So it really, really is an important one to have on hand and replace that Tylenol, because you don't want to be using that Tylenol, especially when you're pregnant or just in general, because if you're using too much Tylenol, there's so many side effects that, yeah, they may not happen to you, or they might, and they might just be minor side effects. But why suffer through those side effects when you have the exact same thing right here in a bottle that has no side effects, nothing negative? I think that's awesome. My next one here is Peace and Calming, and that is also another blend. And I'm pretty sure you can kind of, from the title of it, tell what it does. I do have this mixed in with our Sleepy Time blend. So that's our blend totally, is Valor, Peace and Calming, and Lavender. And that makes up my Sleepy Time oils for whenever we feel like we have a rough night ahead or haven't been sleeping well. It's great for anxiety as well. It just kind of helps you calm those nerves. It's peaceful and it's calming. Teeth grinding is also a great use for this oil. If you just apply some on your jawline, and it should help keep you from grinding your teeth at night. One, resulting in no headaches from grinding your teeth, and from getting a good night's sleep, because it's helping you sleep. It's calming you and helping you really sleep, not just get a nice light cat nap. You're sleeping with this stuff. Lemon oil is one that I use quite often. And by quite often, I mean several times a day, all day long, every day. I put my lemon oil in my water. Not only, does it make it taste better than just plain water, because I definitely get bored doing that all the time, because I drink a lot of water. If you know me, I drink a lot of water. So I will put a couple drops in a glass water bottle. Yes, glass. It has to be, you can be a cup, just a glass cup, or anything, but it needs to be glass because lemon oil is so strong that it will eat through styrofoam, it'll eat through plastic, and then those toxins from those materials are getting into your system, and that's your body's building fat around these plastics that are built up into your body. So this is really good to drink and break down those plastics and those really toxic chemicals and stuff, and to rid your body of them. It is really good for just clearing out everything. It's really good. So I always do that, and you again can't overdose, so do 1 drop or do 10. What's personal preference on what you like. It helps for weight loss as well, and a lot of people use their citrus oils for doing that, and they're yummy anyway, so why not drink them? It's good I like to put them on my boys when we are sick. I pair it with the frankincense oil, so lemon and frankincense, and I will put both of the oils together on their chest, and it helps clear up their nose and their cough if there's any phlegm or anything like that, and it really helps make it not sound quite as bad. We don't like it when our kids are sick. Nobody does. And it's an awful sound to hear them coughing and coughing and coughing, and it really helps improve that and breaks down the phlegm so that it's not all there, and it helps them. They get sick, lemon frankincense, bam, done. They're good to go. Oh, Joy. This is a great oil. Oh my goodness. I know I keep saying that, but really, it smells so good. And I can tell you, this was another oil that I did not like the smell of when I was first introduced to the oils. In fact, the very first oil party oils class I went to, they had Joy diffusing in the diffuser, and the lady was raving about how, oh, Joy, I'm so glad it's in the new kit and blah blah blah. And I just remember thinking like, ew, that smells awful. Why would you be excited about having this in your kit? But seriously, it smells so good. This is actually I use this, probably too much, but it is really good as a perfume. It is an antidepressant. It is great for if you make your own deodorant, you can add it to that, or just throw a drop on here or there. It really helps, obviously, with the smell. It's really nice to put into your bath. It's relaxing. It's it's antidepressant, and it helps with your anti-anxiety. So, and also I recently learned that Joy is actually really good for blood circulation, and I actually didn't know that. I kind of thought it was just more of a mood and relaxing, kind of smell, but blood circulation as well. The last one. This one comes as a bonus in your kit, and this is the Stress Away blend. There you go. Stress Away, again, is kind of, you can tell what it does just by its name. Whenever I am stressed, whenever I have a ton of things to do, I have a tendency to write lists. So if I see my list is growing and growing and growing and not getting smaller, which is pretty typical, I throw on some Stress Away, and it makes me happy, and it just smells like cool and tropical, and it has coconut and lime in it, so that kind of gives you that, and vanilla. Oh, who doesn't love vanilla? But it has all these wonderful smells in it, and so you're not only getting a good smell, so you can use it as a perfume, but you're also getting health benefits from it, like I said, with the anxiety or even depression again, and really calms your nerves, like really. So those are all of the oils that will come in your premium starter kit with Young Living. The kit is $150, but really you're getting over $250 worth of products from Young Living when you purchase your kit, and then you also get 25% off from there on for whatever oils you may need to restock on or anything like that. You also get, you heard me talking about diffusing. This is a diffuser, and you put a few drops, you just take the lid off here, and you put a few drops inside and you fill it up to the line with water and you just turn it on and it will diffuse your oils throughout the house. And it's really good, like I said, when we diffuse thieves or purification when we're sick. You just throw it in there, boom, and it's, you know, dispersing amongst your house tiny little particles and getting rid of those nasty germs, or just freshening up a room, you know, getting rid of an odor or something, helping with somebody's mood, anything like that. There's lots of oil. You can diffuse any of the oils, any of them. They're not going to do any harm to you. They're not going to do any harm to anything in your house. You'll be good to go. The diffuser alone is $75. So when you think of that you're getting the diffuser plus 11 oils in your kit, that it's just the smarter pick. So there's that. And then I also recommend the Essential Oils Pocket Reference Book. This is the 5th edition, but they have the 6th one out now. But this is great because it's about 400 pages worth of everything, and you can look up an ailment, and like such as a runny nose, you can look it up and it'll tell you which oils are best for those and how to apply them, whether it's on your foot using the VitaFlex points, or you know, you can take it in a capsule, which I can show you. I have some capsules here. It's just an empty capsule. It's really little, and you just pop the lid off like that, and you fill up your oils in there, and you just close it back up, and you snap it into place, and you swallow it just like a pill. But no side effects. No side effects. How can we not love that? If you have littles at home, I recommend the Gentle Babies book to go along with you. Or even if you're pregnant, if you don't have littles yet, but you have one on the way, I would definitely pick up a copy of that also. One more thing I wanted to touch on was the VitaFlex points on your feet. I mentioned we apply the thieves to our feet before we head out to somewhere to protect us from getting sick or anything. There's a spot on your foot all the way from your tip of your toes all the way down to the bottom of your heel that corresponds with a part of your body. Now, think of it, it's like all of the stuff of your head are all going to be up near your toes, and then your neck is going to be right on underneath the tips of your toes, and it's just going to work its way down, all the way down. And the middle part of your feet, so here your feet, this part down in the middle that they can touch each other, that's going to be where your spine is, and everything. It's pretty much splayed out just like the human body. There's lots of information for that online as well, so go ahead and you can YouTube that or Google it or hit me up and I can send you some information on it, of course. If you like what you see and you are interested in becoming part of the Young Living Oily family, which we would love to have you, go ahead and hit me up somehow, or if someone else sent you this video, then talk to them and they will get you set up with what you need to know. I hope you enjoyed this little mini class, and I hope I did well with my video.